Amy, so nice to see you again. I feel like we should start this with an awkward handshake, should we? Like, is it just...
Like embarrassed. Oh, hold on. Let me just get...
We'll figure it out.
We'll get it.
Welcome to Headquarters Embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit... No. Oh, nope, going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
And we kind of dress the same.
Twinnies. We got to hear you speak last night about this incredible film, and you were saying that Inside Out 2 is... we've got Riley who's 12 turning 13, and you talked about this thing that I wanted you to talk about more, which is Jupiter's Return.
Yes.
And I love that concept, and I would love to hear how that works into the fabric of this movie.
Well, please know that I know very little about it, but I'm going to speak as if I'm an expert.
Okay, go for it.
But Jupiter Return is a thing that happens, I believe, every 12 years. And we hear about it in our 20s, this thing called Saturn's Return, which I've heard about a lot. But I did not know about Jupiter Return. It is this big upheaval that happens. And we capture Riley during this time. It's 12 going on 13, where suddenly you go from being kind of living in your world to realizing there's a whole other world of people with opinions about you, and you become self-conscious, and you start to wonder, what kind of person am I? So that juicy time is explored here, but it keeps happening over and over again.
Right.
It never stops.
But at least we can explain it now as to why we
now
feel
we have
like
a
that
term.
when we're
Now
12
we have a
or
term.
13.
Yeah.
It's just so great with these Pixar movies that now so many of us have grown up with them. And like Toy Story before it, and now Inside Out. And it's just so great that there's a generation who are growing up with these films, and hopefully they get to grow up, even further, and even adults who've developed. But I would love to know, when you're doing a film like that, what's the most important thing to get right? Because knowing that your audience is now 10 years older and watching this, what do you think is the most important thing when it comes to that?
Well, I think I'm in really good hands at Pixar, so I trust what they're putting together. I try to, I want to be funny. I want to... there's nothing kind of worse than making a film, like an important film with a message, People want to be entertained, so I want to be entertaining as Joy and as that character. And I think I want to serve the script, the script and the character. It's so good. I just want to, I want to show up as an actor, as a voice actor, to do a good job. And then I leave the rest to them, because you just kind of hand over your performance, and then you get given back this incredible gift, this animated gift that takes years to do and that you couldn't have even imagined. So it's pretty awesome.
And it's such a beautiful project. One of the things that I just loved when I saw this was these films are full of so many Easter eggs. And I think, do you know all of that beforehand, or do you watch it like us and be like, oh my, like that's, a little nod to this or a nod to that?
The process is so long making this. It's years and years, and there's stuff that they try and then they get rid of and they add. So the first time I watched it, I gasped, because there was a moment where I thought, wait, it's happening to Joy? I was the same. To answer your question, I don't remember any of it.
Did Chris Hemsworth ever appear on SNL is the question.
We'll never know.
Asking.
We can't. We'll never know.
We don't know.
We just can't. I wish there was a small device that we could look this up, but we can't.
It's so great to have you back here. I feel very honoured that I get to now talk to you 10 years later for this film, and I just can't wait for everyone to see it. It's so wonderful to have you here.
Well, I know this isn't what it's about, but you look great. You've never looked better.
Stop. Thank you so much.
So you're
Let's end it on that.
Aging in reverse.